The majority of the pre-Podrace work is all new material that deals with introducing all the racers. We get to know a little bit more about the characters.
When we would look at the character, sometimes just the very physiology of the character would kind of suggest what that character was going to do. For instance, there's one character, Ark Bumpy Roos. He's a huge alien, he's about 8 feet tall. And so we tried to find a character model somewhere between John Wayne and John Goodman, you know, just this big, gregarious, likable guy who'd be waving. There was Alain Mock, not a really super bright guy, he's kind of like a few fries short of a Happy Meal. But maybe he was a mechanical genius who was really good at working on his pod.
A newcomer, moving up from the minor rim leagues. First time, big time, Mars Guo.
He's kind of a goose-like character, so we kept him very bird-like, and he just kind of looked like a goose. When we were doing the shot of Odie Mandrell and the pit droids, animators, I guess, almost universally love Three Stooges, so we kind of had that in the back of our mind. It was definitely our nod to Stooges.
In the pre-Podrace, we get to know a little bit more about Rod Stewart.
We really approached him like he was a professional wrestler. He's the guy everybody loves to hate. But then on the other side of that, it cuts to his family who's there to cheer him on. And so you see this sweet little domestic scene of just like his wife and with the new baby.
Rod Stewart's family was something that George had a lot of input in. It was fun because you also get to take a look at the characters, take a look at the history, even if that was a little history that Rod Stewart had.
When Jabba bites off the head of a frog and spits it into the gong, which starts the race, is a kind of a subtle event, done tastefully for audiences of all ages.
George stops the tape and says, I always thought of having a shot of a POV of Jabba and seeing the frog as it's coming towards his mouth.
That was all George.
And we all laughed and we thought that he wasn't serious, but I guess he was very serious.
As is wont when we're making the movie, we get a little over a little extreme in our sense of humor, and we had the shot of the actual frog about to be bitten. A lot of us thought it was funny, but it didn't make it into the movie. This did come from the fact that in Jedi he did eat a frog. In that one, he ate the frog whole. I think we actually shot a little footage of the frog coming up toward his face, but it was a rubber frog and didn't really look too good at all, so we abandoned that idea.